Did our project on Minecraft, and right now we're going to show you the train station, which is in the center of our world.
So our world is called Biblasia, and there are 5 different locations. The train station, Meat World, which is the eastern part, Farmland, which is the northern part, Holy Land, which is the western part, and Waterway, which is the southern part.
Right now we're going to go to Meatland and show you the butcher's place.
So this is one of the main places to get food, because this is where they get all their meat and things like eggs and milk and wool and steak. So because there's chickens, sheep, cows, and pigs.
So the animals are out here, and after you've gotten all the eggs or milk that they can produce, you would lure the animal in here and kill them, and then after you've killed the animal and you've cleaned the meat, you put the meat in here, and so you can just take the meat, and then now we're going to go to Farmland and show you the market and where we grow the crops.
So that's what Farmland is where you have where you get your food, and that's where you grow the crops. And so the one place in Farmland is the grocery store and the farming, the garden, where they grow carrots, pumpkins, melons, wheat, things like that, basically.
Yeah, so here's where they grow the melons, the wheats, the pumpkins, the carrots and potatoes, and
here's some water where they grow it in.
Yeah, and this is the market.
And they have a market economy, a traditional economy, so they can, say you can,
so this is, if you wanted to buy eggs, you would trade, say I want to trade this for this. And so you get, I just traded chicken for 2 eggs, and you can buy whatever you want here. And then people later on can also buy the meat that's in here for eggs if they have them, or they can donate eggs for other food.
So now we're going to go to Holy Land, and this is where they have the church. So the Biblasians, they're a monotheistic religion, and the religion's called Biblasian, based off the one god, Biblasia, and the country's also named after him as well. So religion is a very important part, because the Biblasians believe that their god can control everything, like the way the crops grow, the health, and the climate, which, if they do please Lord Biblasia, it is nice and sunny and a good amount of rain for the crops. But if they don't please him, they have terrible weather, illnesses, sicknesses for the animals and the people, and it's just bad luck.
Yeah, and before you enter the church, you make a food offering, and it goes to the gods. And if you've done something, a really bad sin, then you donate, or do offer more food, or sometimes even money, depending on how bad it is.
So a tradition to do when you enter the church is to dip yourself in the right, the left, and then the right and then the left. And so
it's like a way of cleansing yourself from outside sins and getting the holiness on you. And when you in Christianity, there's a cross as a symbol of the religion, and in Biblasian, there's this.
This is a baby voice.
Okay, you go to church every day, and you can go at whatever hour. You have to go every day, though. Now we're going to go back to the train station and show you Waterway. And when you're leaving the church, you go from the right to the left as a way of cleansing yourself with holiness before you go outside.
So, like Ellie said, we're going to Waterway, which is what the biggest body of water, basically the only body of water, and that's where they get all the water. And in times of bad harvest and illness, they get their fishies to eat. And you're not allowed to swim in these because, as you can see, the currents are kind of rough, and so is the shape. So you can only go in